Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball. Bebeto! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get...
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
They've played it short. Cross to the back post. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's Bebeto. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Has a look and place it forward. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Rafinha. Nico Williams. Spain are looking to break at pace. Played in deep. Too long and over the line. Now it's Yamal. And it's Carvajal. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. Carvajal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire...
Decent chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. João Pedro. Fermin. He's on it. Can he get away? The ball's... He rises! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a... Bebeto! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bebeto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, no joy this time. Threads one in. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent. One of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, and pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fair share of goals.
Yeah, he has a poetry and...
Face to face with the keeper. a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And it's Casemiro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Pedro. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Benzema. Distributed tidily. Camavinga providing an outlet. He rises! Goal! France! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great.
It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Benzema. And it's Hernandez. And he whips. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Griezmann. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Referee has just said play on. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Pedro. And it's Guimaraes. Knocks it into space. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Camavinga has created one goal already. Good ball over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Benzema is onto it in a flash. Pires. And he's worked it through. Nice interception, well timed. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Babette. Tries a shot! There it is! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Bruno Guimaraes, and this is Bebeto. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's João Pedro. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rafinha. The ball's big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Casemiro. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's João Pedro. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Perez. And he will shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot's on here. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Gabriel. João Pedro. And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quick look, then plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Rafinha. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Bebeto. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. And that's been slipped through. Now it's João Pedro. He's picked his way through. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bebeto. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pedro. Perez. Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, there's the clearance. Looks to the other side. Stood up well to him there. João Pedro out to the right. Rafinha gets into some space. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga spread out to the left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour la France.
Corner number 2 then.
Le numéro 10, Benzema. Le numéro 21.
Mignon claims comfortably.
Le numéro 20.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Shot could be on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is great defending, so alert. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar powering forward here. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Neymar. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now it's João Pedro. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
D'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22. À sa place, Le numéro 14.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Bebeto. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a little off target. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Tchouaméni. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... It's Perez! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. And this is Bebeto. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. And smartly reclaimed. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves.
Changement.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Looking for the run, and he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't.
Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Dispatched clinically. It's level again. What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's away!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good alertness. Makaleli. Now it's Thuram. And this is Griezmann. And no, that was never going to make it. Belletti. Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Griezmann first in line.
Terrible connection.
And he does it with poise. Good. And he's won it! Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil can be really happy with
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night. Football's ultimate theatre. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting. He's won on. He's had a shot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. No, it's come to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le Normand. Howson. Yamal chasing after it. And it's Ganso. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil have a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Spain are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoeneß, there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hoeneß actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. And this is... And Hullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hoeneß showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Some really good ball movement. Pull it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well played. Chouameni. Pull it. Hernes. Pavard with a definite foul there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Baresi makes the interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Birmingham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
2nd of January bar connection when it said it was 5. SMH.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maradona. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's got away. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pinches it off him, and here's Hullet, and he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Puskás. Adams gets it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Maradona. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Puskás. Not the most accurate pass. Hernes. He's through here. He's through. Now is he in? Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Xavi Alonso. And it's Maradona. Pirlo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a chance! And he hits the net! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Maradona did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernes. Bullet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? They get a throw in. And he was alert to it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Little pass back. Now it's Puskás. Puskás with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. Toure cuts it out. Well, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Birmingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final seconds now. No, it's come to nothing. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration
ES connection.
and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
With S. Aristat. No. Wanted Frank crying face.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the number.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's managed to get... Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Mbappe is there to clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just too much on that. Oh, super! It's Kagawa! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good position here. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but he's had a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Drogba. Drogba charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maradona. Always onto this. He has found the way through. Great, and a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Time and again they are repelled. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Yaya Toure. Bebeto.
That's going in strongly.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Played back. And here's Kagawa. Puyol wins the duel this time. Half an hour played now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Edmilson. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Jorginho. And that has left him in a heap. And they're quick to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham. Now it's Bebeto. Kagawa. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out to the right. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. And Bebeto! And he hits the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin along. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore,
They
Peter.
certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that should get the job done. Cafu. Ball driven towards the far post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position, and he's whipped it across. And he's taking no chances there. That's a little off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking for the run. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. That's a throw. Nice bit of trickery. That's a throw. Oh no, what has happened here? Hernes. Chouameni.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Bebeto. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go.
Bebeto! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Baresi cuts it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bebeto. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Bebeto. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Pele. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out towards the right wing. Hernes. Now it's Bebeto. It's run loose here. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Caught offside that time. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Belletti.
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pinches it off him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And Messi! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Hullet. He has a look up. Big chance! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So off we go once more.
Birmingham can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Kagawa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Played with finesse. Hullet. And now the breakaway. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. That is good alertness. Hernes. Oh, it's Bebeto. And this is Hullet. Tries to get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's been shifted off it. He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Tries from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Xavi Alonso. Kagawa. So what can they make of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Baresi spots it and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Kagawa. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice control. And the ball's come. Has another go! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hullet gets it away. Knocks it into space. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Costa Curta clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he get it through? Now it's Bebeto.
Birmingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, what a mistake! He's one-on-one! It's Pele! That has not worked out as planned.
Pele certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
And he's worked it through. Bebeto picks it up out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Birmingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that has not gone well.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bebeto, and a chance! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to...
And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the...
Division 1 with a bad connection using Smart Assist. He should be ashamed.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Eze. Now it's Eze. Long ball upfield. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that pass isn't the best. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in a great position here. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Bale. And he's chosen to go back. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes chooses to go crossfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a promising position.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Neymar. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mukiele simply refused to be outdone there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Neves. Great ball if he can get there. Jorginho. Now it's Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gusto cuts out the pass. Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. And the cross comes in. And that has been cleared. Good read, needed to be.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kagawa, and this is Kagawa, in by Kagawa. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bale. João Neves. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jorginho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. That's tidy. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Chouameni. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Eze. Now it's Greenwood. João Neves. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted. Jorginho. Mbappe. Jorginho. Played back towards his own goal.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Rooney claims it. Safe hands. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Bellingham! Off the post. Nicely spread. Now it's Bale. Gusto. Now this could be a chance.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That is good alertness. Now João Neves. Baresi. That's the throw. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. What a throw in. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Bale. Baresi cuts it out. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Bale. That has ended up in no man's land.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Bellingham driving. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a chance here. What can they make of it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Jorginho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Birmingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gusto. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neves. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Di Marco. And it's Mendes. Ball played for Rijkaard. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Now this could... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bellingham. Bellingham! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number 7, Hannes. Substitutions taking place.
Chouameni. Played out to the right. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Incoming delivery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Chouameni. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
That's all, folks. I'll be back before and after the update. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time. Adios.